Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face?
The woman is 33-year-old Roda Osman.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
Seen here in tears in a hospital gown.
She told the detective that responded that she was hit in the head with a brick after she refused to give her phone number to a guy on the street.
And was that verified by any of the evidence that detectives looked at?
No, that was not verified.
She's been brought to some justice and accountability. And I told y'all what she was saying wasn't real. I told y'all she'll be caught. And I told y'all this won't be the end of it. And if anyone else told you different,
was a fat Faison liar.
You are now listening to Pree Da Production with your host, Majaro.
What is up, my tribal people? Welcome back to the Pree Da Production YouTube channel. I'm your host, Majaro, aka Midge. And you guys already know what I'm going to say. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Just trying to grow the community. And by sharing this with friends and family, that goes a long way in helping us do that. Now, let's get into the video. So, do you guys remember this woman?
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
For those who don't, that was Roda Osman, aka Brick Gal. Right? She was a woman who claimed in Houston that she got hit by a man holding a brick, and all these black men around just looked. They didn't step in, they didn't come forward, they didn't protect the black queen. Subsequently, people had been doing the diggings like myself and looked at the evidence, looked at the timelines, looked at the witnesses' statements, look at, who's there, what time it is, what was she wearing, what type of bruising is that? That doesn't look like anyone hit you with something. It looks like you put some solution in your face or an allergic reaction. And, it's not the first time you've done this before. There's a GoFundMe for this incident. There's a GoFundMe for the previous incident. There's a GoFundMe for another incident. Like, you've been coming into conflict with loads of people. There's videos of you hitting people online. There's videos of you, terrorizing people and saying X, Y, and Z. This doesn't look like any old person who's just been innocent standby and just getting hit for not giving her number or, turning away in advance. It looks like this person is more nefarious and more calculated than we first thought. And then more videos surface of her, talking about how she can fool people and how she can, grift basically and, tell lies so that people believe them and, make people feel like she's a victim so that they feel sympathetic for her and she could, leech off their generosity. And people saw those videos and they did some investigating. They were like, some accountability is going to be had today. And looks like the people who've been covering her have finally got some good news regarding Brick Gal and her theft of donations from GoFundMe. Since everything broke out, there have been police reports filed on her behalf saying, there's this incident that happened in Houston at this time, in this place, at this nightclub. There was these witnesses. Here's the video. Let's look into it. Let's finally try and find the person who allegedly assaulted Roda Osman. Police do some investigating and apparently they name some random guy as the suspect. And I'm looking at it like, who the hell is this guy? Okay, looks like we've got a suspect potentially. But nothing materializes. It's like, oh, we've named the person hasn't been found, let's move on. Nope. YouTube investigators, internet investigators were pressing in. They were under Houston Police's necks and they were on Roda's necks. Like, yo, you ain't gonna play in our face and spend all these money acting like you just, got away from a GTA heist with about 5 million in your bank and you're just cruising in a nightclub. Nah, we ain't gonna let you throw those bans for no reason. You're gonna have to pay those bans back because we ain't gonna let you slide away that easy after you just put black men's name in the dirt and saying black men don't protect you. But who are they protecting? Who are they protecting when this is the type of behavior she's known for? And then the videos come out. The videos and stories on her Instagram calling out these internet detectives and YouTube channels saying, "Oh, you guys are X, Y, and Z. You're trying to expose lies that aren't lies. These are real traumatic events that I've gone through, and all you people who are trying to take me down, you ain't gonna take me down."
Y'all, this is the first time I've even acknowledged this unhinged woman, the queen of accountability. The queen of delusion. She calls herself a life coach with no emotional intelligence. And she's a fake lawyer too, because apparently she's suing me. And she's a fake police officer because apparently she has an investigation on me. And apparently she's a fake judge because she's about to put a felony on me. A fake prosecutor because she's about to put a felony on me too. This can destroy 1 million people's lives. You're still gonna be sad. You're still gonna have no friends. Your husband still won't like you. Your kids will still be ashamed of you. You're talentless. You lie. You have no ethics. You have no morals. You have no hobbies. You have no friends. Like, girl, and now you won't have no money because I'm gonna take it all. See you in court, bitch.
In fact, I'm going to take you down by putting some voodoo curse on you. It's wild the type of stuff she's been saying. She's like, yo, I'm going to dox you. It's easy for me to find out your name, your last name, the city you live in, and, your family's going to be targeted essentially. It's wild the type of, I don't know, threats she was making.
If anybody can tell me Daphne's last name and the city and state that she lives in, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you. Daphne, I know your minions are watching. I know you're blocked, but Daphne Sutton? You see how quickly I got your last name? That was 30 seconds. Now think about how quickly I'm going to find out your city and state, and then your address, and then your job, and then everybody in your family's name. Probably can get it before 6 p.m. today. You think you fucking with me, but I'm about to lay your ass to rest. See where I'm at? I'm at the cemetery. Bitch, I'm about to lay you to rest. It's coming right back to you.
And now the police have finally brought some justice to the world, some counterbalancing that negativity and bringing some accountability. Let's have a look.
The woman at the center of a viral video who claimed a man threw a brick at her head because she would not give him her phone number is now wanted by Houston police. This story got national attention after that woman live streamed what she claimed was the aftermath on Instagram and started a GoFundMe. Only KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is talking with the prosecutor on this case tonight. He joins us live near the Galleria with the latest. Bryce.
Daniela, Houston police got called to this street in September, and when they arrived, the woman seen in that viral video told them that an Uber driver threw a brick at her head and then tried to kidnap her. But tonight, she has become the focus of this criminal investigation because Houston police say the surveillance footage captured by cameras on this street doesn't match her story.
Of course not.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick and all these black men just watched.
This video with more than 1 million likes on the Shade Room's Instagram page captured the moments after what appeared to be a brutal attack in West Houston.
Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face?
The woman is 33-year-old Roda Osman.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
Seen here in tears in a hospital gown.
She told the detective that responded that she was hit in the head with a brick after she refused to give her phone number to a guy on the street.
And was that verified by any of the evidence that detectives looked at?
No, that was not verified.
Harris County prosecutor Keith Houston says surveillance videos from that early September morning show Osman hitting a man first.
So she's the one who, she was the aggressor.
She was the aggressor, yes.
And it was a water bottle that hit her, not a brick?
He did have a water bottle in his hand, and we think that's what left the mark.
According to court documents, she asked someone else to launch this GoFundMe for her recovery, raising...
I would like to see that footage. Because water bottle leaving a mark like that, that sounds like it could have been staged. Like, let me just get this person I know to throw something at me that's not going to harm me, obviously, so that some action was taken or some action was done. People can hear a scuffle, people can hear some sound effects of the bottle cracking against her skull, but I'm going to turn around and put the solution in my face, and that's what I'm going to say. I got hit by a brick instead of a water bottle. That could be the play. That could be what actually happened. And the person who did it might be that friend that came out and said, I saw everything. She's known for X, Y, and Z and tries to corroborate it. Maybe that was the red herring.
Than $42,000. But as the story went viral, a blogger on TikTok called police, alerting them to this 2020 GoFundMe, which claimed a vicious assault by a security guard in Minneapolis.
Detective Thornton verified with Minneapolis police that there was no assault done at that time. It was completely fictional.
Prosecutors allege theft by deception and believe she would have received all that money had the campaign not been shut down.
The violence that I have suffered since September 3rd is just unbelievable. I can't even believe I'm here. They try to leave me for dead.
In an Instagram story posted Wednesday, Osman addressed those who have doubted her.
I actually have things going on in my life. I actually have real ways to make money. I don't have to get a GoFundMe for money. I actually can earn income because I'm actually educated and I actually am talented.
Then why didn't you do that in the first place? Why did you sit on this GoFundMe acting like, yeah, I'm going to get this money and you guys can't do anything about it? Why did you act like, you know, I've got the check, I've got the bag, now I can blow it. But now you want to turn around and go, actually, I don't need that money. Like, you know, I'm actually talented. I've got a roof over my head. I can make my money, blah, blah, blah. Why did you get someone to settle the GoFundMe for you then? Answer that question, Roda. Yo, this woman is crazy. This woman is unhinged. This is the type of woman that all men should stay away from, because she will have you killed, incarcerated, or worse. I don't know what's worse than those two things, but I'm pretty sure people can say it in the comments.
And tonight, a spokesperson for GoFundMe telling KPRC2 GoFundMe has zero tolerance for the misuse of our platform. The fundraiser has been removed from the platform. All donors have been refunded, and Roda Osman has been banned from using the platform for any future fundraisers. Osman did not respond when I reached out to her on Instagram this evening. Tonight, she is wanted here in Harris County on that theft charge. Anyone with information on her whereabouts can report that to Houston police.
It's the biggest payday for snitches out here, because there are going to be people out here in the streets looking for her. Hey, is that Roda? Hey, yo, aren't you supposed to be in the county jail? Yo, there are going to be people out here in the droves looking for her. I wouldn't be surprised if she skipped the state. I would not be surprised. But that's kind of tough on her daughter, though. She probably made friends in that. And now her mom's done some crazy stuff on the internet. Now they have to move. And she's probably never going to know the real truth about, oh, mommy, why we have to leave Houston? Because Houston, I loved it there. I have my friends. I have my, you know, we have family there. Oh, sorry, daughter. Sorry, darling. We have to move. You know, mommy's got to, you know, a new job in this new place, and we're going to be there for a while. You know, we might come to Houston, but not in the near future. Might come and visit, but that's about it. In fact, I'm not even going to come and visit, because just taking that risk, she's going to be like, nah. That's too much. Right. This one, just because you wanted to be a social, I don't even know, a victim for some money? I don't know why you did this. It makes no sense. And you thought you would get away with it just because you're a woman. I guarantee that's her thought. She's like, yeah, I'm a black, lesbian, Muslim woman. I don't know how those three things come together, and you've got a kid. That just shows how much of a mess her situation is, because all those four things coming together is wild. I remember that guy that was allegedly identified as the person who threw the bottle. Let's see his story.
Live on KPRC TV and the KPRC2 Plus live stream. The news starts now.
Right now, 10 competing claims about this viral video.
Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face?
As the woman seen in it cancels her plan to turn herself in for theft charges.
Only on 2, the man accused of the violence reaches out to KPRC2 and shares his story in the aftermath of that night.
What has it been like for you having to stay silent?
It's the hardest thing to do. It's to not say anything when the whole world is saying something about you.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight at 10 o'clock. I'm Daniela Guzman.
And I'm Keith Garvin. The woman who made those allegations is wanted by Houston police tonight because investigators say she made up the story to profit from a GoFundMe. KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is now live at HPD headquarters tonight with the exclusive interview. Bryce.
Keith and Daniela, Roda Osman, who's known virally as Brick Lady, was expected to surrender here at Houston Police Headquarters this afternoon. That did not happen. But tonight, the man who she accused of throwing that brick at her head when she says she wouldn't give him her phone number is telling only KPRC2 what he says happened that night.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just what?
This video has been seen millions of times. The man accused of the viral brick throw reached out to me for his first interview.
This was a well thought of plan, a diabolical plan.
Olin Douglas is a father, son, and small business owner. But in September, allegations made by 33-year-old Roda Osman nearly put it all at risk.
It caused people who I thought really knew me to kind of betray me.
Douglas says he met her at a club near the Galleria as she wore a mask that only revealed her eyes. He invited her to an after party.
It's as if she was trying to get in some type of conflict.
But says she was aggressive and very intoxicated. They ended up in a car with friends.
She physically didn't start touching me until I asked her to leave. So you gotta get out.
Outside the car, Houston police say surveillance video then showed Osman slapping him in the face before he hit her back with what appears to be a plastic water bottle in hand.
You should never hit a woman in general, but I didn't want to hit her, actually. It was like she hit me and I just reacted.
According to court documents, the footage didn't match what Osman told police, that a male Uber driver threw a brick at her and tried to kidnap her, that she did her own investigation.
Hey, yo, the truth is finally here. Okay, this is where we want to be. This is ground zero. This is what actually happened. So she wanted to get into conflict with someone. So she's probably like, I'm in a club, let me try and get with a guy real quick, see what I go on. And then when I'm eventually turning his advances down, I'm going to be super aggressive. I'm going to be like, you're going to off me, you this, you that. When he finally tries to take her home or take her to an after party, that's when she's going to get into the altercation and get him to react. And then the reaction, I'm going to blow out of proportion. So much so that I get the whole world invested in what seemingly her side of the story is, that she got hit by a brick, was harassed, and was potentially wanting to get kidnapped. Yeah, yo. When in reality, she was looking for this trouble from the get-go. Crazy.
And was told that Douglas was the one who assaulted her. She's now charged with theft because prosecutors say she made it up and tried to profit from this GoFundMe that raised more than $42,000.
It's been a divide between, black men, black women, and it's been...
Facts.
It's really evil what she did.
If police didn't have this surveillance video, this evidence that basically clears you, what kind of situation do you think you would be in?
I would be that guy that hit a girl with a brick. I'm black. I'm surprised I didn't get arrested in 30 seconds from this going out.
Douglas says he's received death threats from complete strangers.
She's just manipulating people using their pain. And that should be the true crime here.
He hopes people online will be more conscious.
The internet is the internet. It's not real life all the time.
And I spoke with Houston police this evening. They tell me that the Major Offenders Division investigated this alleged assault, but the evidence in the case led them to this theft charge against Osman. Tonight, she does remain wanted, but in an Instagram comment from her page, she said that she's been harmed and abused and looks forward to her day in court. We're live downtown. I'm Bryce Newberry, KPRC 2 News.
Bryce.
Yo, she's still trying to push that narrative of, I'm a victim, I'm the abused, I'm the... God, she's really... But that's the role she has to play. She's gone too far for her to turn around and be like, yeah, guys, I lied. There's no incentive for her to do that. What? I lied. I'm admitting it. And all the people that are on my side are gonna hate me. Nah. I'm just gonna keep on pushing and peddling that lie. Finally looks like she's been brought to some justice and accountability. And I told y'all what she was saying wasn't real. I told y'all she'll be caught. And I told y'all this won't be the end of it. And if anyone else told you different,
Was a fat Faison liar.
and on that note, let me know what you think in the comments below, because this has been one journey and we're finally at the precipice of the resolution. The only next step for her is to be sentenced, but I highly doubt we're going to get to that level. She's going to disappear. We're never going to see or hear of her again, and all the people she's riled up and all the, sides she's been battling against are still going to have this void of accountability, and at least she's not going to be paid from that GoFundMe. At least that's the sort of justice we have. If we get the full way on her being charged and her being sentenced, or at least some reprimand, only God knows. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
I be kidding on my foes, even though I got it all on my own. Success sweet, yeah, it tastes like honeycomb. Dropping blood tears and even breaking bones. I'm sipping on Patron while aiming for the throne. I've been to hell